Hey guys, welcome to Readings by B. I'm Brittany. If this is your first time, welcome. If this isn't, welcome back. So today I am doing a reading on lost love. So I figured this would be a nice reading to do for those of us who, some of us are in separation with our twin flames. Some of us are, have that love that we lost a long time ago and we haven't spoken to them forever. There's so many different situations under this lost love label. So again, if you are drawn to this reading, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope you guys get something out of this. It just feels like lately, within the collective, lost love seems to be something that is like an anchor for us. So it's weighing us down. We get stuck on connections. A lot of clients that have been coming, even friends that I talk to, cord cutting is very important right now. Some of us are still energetically connected to relationships from the past that weren't good for us, especially with sex, like the physical act of sex. If you know anything about the energy world or believe in the energy world, sex is like an energetic connection, especially with your root chakra. So once you make that connection, it's very easy for you to become immersed in that person's life, just super connected. And then once you break that, break off in the physical world, that spiritual connection, that spiritual cord still lingers. So no wonder you're still thinking about this person. It feels like, I know some of you guys that are going to be watching this reading, you dream about this person all the time. You fantasize, can't stop thinking about them. Again, this can be because of the cord. So I am going to post just a link to a different YouTube video that I do. And it's a cord cutting meditation. I find it helps a lot. So if you want to watch that, that'll be down below. If you feel like this is a cord that you need to cut. Sometimes, when we cut cords, we have to do it just for our own sanity so that we can get back into our own energy and go from there. 2020 is very much a year of reunion and union in romantic relationships. We're not all just love crazy humans. Right now there is something going on in the collective within our interpersonal relationships, especially romance. So that's why I'm doing this reading today. So let's get into it. I have two decks here that I'm going to be using. So I have my Wild Unknown Tarot, because I love it. And I also have my very first deck I ever got, which is the Gaia Oracle. So this deck is very sensual, very nature-based. So that's why I'm using it today. I love it. Yeah. Oh, and my cat wants to play. She brought the fish over. Get out of here. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I think I'm gonna do 3 different parts of this reading. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. We'll just go with the flow, see what happens. Yeah, some of you guys, I'll start off for those of you who are in separation with someone. So some of you guys have met, I'd say within the past 5 years. A lot of twin flames are coming into union this year. A lot of twin flames are just not coming into union, but healing that vibration within their union and moving on from there. So again, if you know about twin flames, if you don't, I suggest you do your own research. There's a lot of stuff out there, conflicting views on what twin flames are. I try not to get too caught up in the technicalities of it. Soul connection, divine connection, soulmates, the person you're fucking, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Just there seems to be this sequence, which is why a lot of people are drawn to the twin flame kind of topic right now. It's a sweet sequence of like getting together, super passionate, intimate thing. There's a separation, and then union, right? There's all these different steps, and we're feeling it. Like, there's something going on in the collective, whether it's twin flame, whether it's not, whether it's just something going on with the relationships right now. Like, something is happening. So if you are in separation, February is a big month, whether you're deciding to move on like fully on your own, whether you're deciding to start dating again. Came up in the last reading, some of you guys are like choosing to have children, whether or not your partner is on board or whether or not you have a partner. Whatever anybody else thinks, you're saying, no, I'm doing it. This is what I want to do for me. So let's get into that energy. So what's going on? Ooh. It's hard. There's so much going on here. So we'll start with twin flames. What's going on, like, union-wise? Why are the relationships so... Cards are jumpy. Okay. Just gonna get some clarifying cards. Lost love energy is so hard to deal with. You know, that what if. What if it would have worked out? What if I didn't make that decision? First thing Spirit's saying is like, they got it. Don't worry. They've got it covered. Some of you guys are realizing your vice is love. You love love too much. Ooh. I see. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on in this reading, guys, so it might be a little messy to get through. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something's happening, though, here. I feel like I'll start over here and work my way over. So the first card is temperance. So this is talking about the divine's hands coming in. They're moving around the puzzle pieces for us. We don't see what's going on in the bigger picture. And this is bringing in very much energy of harmony. So it says power, self-confidence, and productivity. So again, that feeling of being trapped, that feeling of not being able to move forward because your energy is stuck on this person or this relationship, whatever was in the past here, you're kind of like letting go of it. You're figuring out what you want. With this green energy, I feel like some of you guys, after this lost love, whatever happened, some of you are hurt really badly and you shut your heart chakra off completely. So that's like right here. Some of you guys have really bad chest pains, whether it's heartburn, whether it's heart problems, breathing problems. And it feels like it came in, even asthma, or you just got sick a lot more. It came in after this lost love. This is especially if like the other person in the relationship or situationship, whatever it was, terminated it, like ghosted you, didn't give you any type of closure. You shut it off. You're just like, nope. And now you're seeing the results of that, because not only do you shut your heart chakra off to other people, you can't let love out, you can't let love in, but not just with people. It's with your job, it's with your pets, it's with everything in life. You need your heart chakra. It's like when spiritual information comes down, it comes out the heart chakra. This is where we meet people. And you're just like, oh, you cemented it over after this. So the divine's coming in and helping you with that. they're saying, okay, yeah, like it's almost like they got a cheese grater here and they're like shaving it off, trying to get you just like even a little bit to shine out again. But this energy I feel like is coming in. You're going to see a difference in your productivity, how you go about your day. You know, you're going to start seeing other people notice you more too. It's almost like if you take the bus or if you're out in public, you're very much like you don't make eye contact with other people. But there's a lot of eyes on you. A lot of people see you as a really, like, a good prospect. They're like, but you don't even see it because you're still so attached to this energy. And again, I see this huge cord coming out of your heart chakra attached to this person. And if you cut an energetic cord with someone, that doesn't mean you're never going to see them again or you're cutting the connection for good. It means you're letting go of that control, and it means that you are like distancing yourself away so that you're not picking up on their energy. So it's not a final thing. A lot of people, especially with the twin flame journey too, they get worried. They're like, well, if I start dating someone else, like, what if that messes up my twin flame and like we never come in union? You might not even come into union in the first place. It's like you're getting too wrapped up in all like the technicalities of it. But again, just like letting go of that energy, coming into your own energy fully is going to bring you a partnership or this person back again, whatever, if they're coming back into your life. It's going to be bringing that union into possibility, but you have to focus on yourself. If you focus on anything external, you're focusing on the mirror. You're not doing the work. It's like if you're doing your makeup, you're putting the mascara on the mirror instead of on your own eye. It's like, that only lasts for a second and you're standing there in the mirror and then you move and your face is just the way it is. Like it's a waste of time, Spirit's saying. Sorry if that comes out harsh, but there's shit that you gotta do, that people need to see you. You are meant to shine. So now is the time to do that. Very interesting. Okay, so we have the next card coming up, which is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So Eight of Wands is usually like a very quick something happening, usually like a lightning strike. Sometimes it's truth, sometimes it's like wands can be very spiritual energy as well. So again, it feels like you were ascending, you were growing. If you were getting into spirituality and your intuition, it feels like whatever happened with this lost love kind of stunted that for you. It kind of shut off that connection you had with your intuition because your connection was so strong with this person's energy. Coming up in reverse, I feel like you're becoming unstuck. With the 8 too, I feel like you're coming into a time of abundance. You could have seen the financial downfall of this lost love as well. Some of you guys, went through a messy divorce and you had to pay up a lot of money. You didn't have a solid house for a long time. Like you were stuck. And with this card, I'll put it this way so you can see it. When the lightning comes down, the wands just break apart. So it's almost like your whole world broke apart. But it's coming up with the Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Again, with this green color, it feels like your heart chakra is going to be opening up again. But it really doesn't feel like somebody else coming in to open it up for you. You are doing the work. For some of you guys, I'm just going to pull an extra card here. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. The Two of Cups. I thought that card was going to come out. Some of you guys, there's like a new person waiting in the wings for you. And Spirit's just like waiting. And you think you're so unlovable. You're like, I don't know why people don't hit on me. I don't know why I'm like, people can't see you. you don't get hit on because you don't leave your house. Like, you don't get hit on because you aren't in that energy to be hit on. You're not emitting that vibration that, like, hey, I am ready for love. So this energy that you're in isn't just blocking new prospective partners. It could be blocking this lost love from coming back into your energy. So that is why it is so important to cut the cords off and start fresh. It's like the Fool card. You need to start that new energy. You can't come back. It's like you guys have changed so much. You've been through so much that you can't go back to the way it was. Yeah, I'm going to leave that at there. There's something else coming up here. Some of you guys are realizing that love is your vice. We have the Devil in reverse. So it's nice to finally see the Devil in reverse, because for a long time it was coming up upright, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this vice? What am I addicted to? But again, as you're coming out of this, like, I'm addicted to love, like, that's the song I'm thinking of. You're so enthralled with this connection, and it's because this, like, whatever this connection was, or connection in general with another person, it feels like it's very motivating for you. It's very inspiring for you. You get a lot of energy out of being in a connection and sharing that energy. But again, with the Devil card, like, sometimes it becomes almost not obsessive, but it's like the center of your world, and it's like you become focused on it, and you're missing all this stuff out here, whereas the energy that you're in this connection is supposed to help you grow and help bring that energy into the external world, into your job, into your activities. So this ending that happened, I don't like to say things happen for a reason because it sounds super cheesy, but you guys needed to go through that separation on your own and together as a connection to be able to return and come to an energy. Because, yeah, they're saying the platform, the foundation you guys first started on wasn't the foundation you really wanted for a relationship, any type of relationship. It wasn't firm. It might have seemed firm. It's like, I see like 4 big wood columns, but there was like a termite infestation, and they would have crumbled within months anyways. So whatever happened, that separation needed to happen so that you guys can either move on or return to this energy, but that cut needed to happen. It's being clarified by the Enchanted Forest card, which I love. So it's mystery, magic, and excitement. This card is talking to me about some of you guys, if you this is talking about like casual relationships, I think. And we got like 2 different groups. We have the group that like can't do casual sex, because if you do, it's like you feel that connection and you get connected. Yeah, for some of you guys, this was like a very quick connection. You're like, how can it be a lost love if like it was somebody from Tinder, or like, I don't know, whatever this is for some of you guys, it was very casual, but you're still drawn to this person. You're like, why? It's because you guys had something to teach each other. A lot of you guys, this person is very much a mirror for you. So there was a lesson there that you needed to learn. Some of you guys with like the physical stuff too, I feel like you were like, it's the opposite side where you are cool with casual sex, and maybe that was your addiction, that was your vice. You kept going from like partner to partner just to keep that satisfaction going, but still that whole time you were kind of like dipping in the devil's energy. And I'm not judging at all. It just feels like you are still connected to that person and trying to bring back that energy with all these casual partners, but it still just kind of left you feeling empty. And you're looking for this enchanted forest, that magic, that excitement. And maybe you're starting to realize that, you know, sex might not be the segue for that. So for some of you guys, yeah, this partnership, whatever this lost love was, it was very sexual. It might have been very physical based. That might have been, you know, as far as it got, you got that, you had a very good sexual connection, but you didn't have a chance to explore it further. It was very cut short. But you still like to fantasize and go back into this enchanted forest. And you're like, it was so exciting. And you're trying to find that energy again. But again, Spirit's saying to find that energy, you have to like cut yourself off from it. I just keep doing this. I'm like, just like shave off my chest. That heart chakra. Yeah. I feel like this here, it's really, you're figuring out what fuels you and what drains you. And maybe you're starting to do a bit more like internal work on your motivations and like the reasons behind why you are a certain way in relationships or why you attract certain partners all the time. There's something here that you guys are learning. I feel like by March, yeah, we got the Justice card. And the Three of Wands. So you have to like reignite your vision. And some of you guys were stuck in this justice energy. It's two decisions. Like we got a black cat and a white cat and the sword down the middle. The sword is truth. So some of you guys were like him and Han. You didn't know what you were perceiving as truth or what you thought was truth. You wanted justice too. You felt like you needed revenge, or there was something there. Like if you were hurt, the hurt, you just wanted to like push back out somewhere instead of kind of processing it, which is understandable. We all do that. As soon as something comes at us, we're like, no, we don't want to deal with that. But we don't realize we don't push it outwards. We always push it down and deeper. It's going to come out. With the Three of Wands card coming up, you need to reignite your vision. You need to reinvent your vision of what a healthy relationship means for you and why you're actually still connected to this lost love. What does this lost love mean to you? So this, I feel like I'm going to invite you guys to maybe do like a journal exercise or do a meditation tonight. Write a letter to this person. Whether or not you plan on giving it to them or not, that's totally up to you. Yes, write a letter to this person. You know what you have to write in the letter, how you feel, what happened. It can be a goodbye letter. It can be, I still love you, I want you back letter, whatever. If the person isn't even on the physical plane anymore. Some of you guys, this is a lost love reading, and this person has passed away. So again, write a letter to them and you can send it to Spirit. I always say you can use any of the elements to not discard of the letter, but to send it to Spirit. You can put it in a river. You can burn it. You can bury it. Some people release it in balloons. Like whatever you want to do, there's some work here. And again, with the Enchanted Forest card, this full moon in Leo that is happening right now on the 8th, and coming up with this Mercury retrograde, I feel like this is really your chance to do this work and realize what you actually want. As you are coming out of this devil energy, as you are realizing you are standing in the fire and you were screaming for help and all you had to do was jump out of the fire. Much easier said than done, because when you're standing in the fire, it's very chaotic and it's very intense. It's so much easier for people from the outside to see the situation that you're in than being this goat in this situation, right? Coaches don't play. But yes, I feel like this energy, especially with the Justice card too, it's kind of like putting it to bed. There's whatever, if there was lawyers involved, if there was actual law stuff involved. I feel like it's all going to be put to bed. Yeah, some of you guys are starting new relationships with other people too. And you feel like this stuff is kind of like hanging on from your lost love. Some of you guys don't want anything to do with this lost love. You're still feeling that connection and you're wondering why. You're like, did I do something wrong? Like, you just don't get it. But this energy is subsiding and they're putting it to bed. A lot of shit going on right now, guys. Whew. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of water. Again, as I'm starting to do these collective readings too, I'm figuring out my process. I know right now they're coming out just kind of all over the place, but as I figure out how to kind of like filter down the energies that are coming in while I'm doing the collective reading for you guys, I feel like it's going to come out a lot smoother and a lot easier. So thank you for being patient with me while I figure out this process and whatever's going on with me right now. So again, I resonate with this message too, so I know what you guys are going through. I feel it completely. Again, this is segueing into the next card. So this is the High Priestess, the intuitive card. And it's being clarified by the Temptress. Very specific for some of you guys. You knew your partner was cheating. Or you were cheating and you knew like this wasn't going to last. I'm going to pull another card. A broken promise. Some of you guys are really upset too because you feel like you're mad at yourself because you knew. It's like, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see the red flags? It's like you ignored a line of red flags. You're just like, yeah, but I love you. And this is what is stopping you from trusting yourself now. And this is why Temperance, the divine, is coming in and helping you with this. This just came up in my sorry, I'm processing something. This just came up in my other reading that I did, that we are like holding ourselves back. We can't trust ourselves because of the decisions we've made in the past. So that's where we're stuck too. In our heart chakra, we can't trust ourselves. And when we don't trust ourselves, it's hard to love ourselves, because we see the direct results of that in our external world. This energy too with the High Priestess, you guys are picking up, if you are intuitive or if you feel like you resonate with that intuitive side for yourself, you're picking up on this other person's energy, especially if you resonate with the twin flame journey. I'm getting Six of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles, and the Death card. You guys needed that separation. It was supposed to happen. With the Temptress card, I feel like this was maybe like a third party situation. This person had something else going on, whether they were like taking care of a sick parent or something financially, like they just went bankrupt, or I don't know what happened here, but they had to go and you had to go too because you had to figure out your stuff. It's coming up with the Six of Cups too. So again, you're like rehashing out all this energy because you're trying to figure out, like, did you make the wrong decision? Because all this energy is coming up intuition that you're picking up from this other person. So it's really, really confusing. They might be going through a really hard time right now too. Spirit saying, if you're awake, this partner that you might have had to leave in the past, You know, they're awakening right now, and you're feeling them becoming awake because you're still connected to them energetically. So with the Death card, you are feeling them pretty much going through their own rebirth. And that's painful. So again, if you can cut these cords and do your own thing for a bit, it's going to help lighten up the energy within the connection and for yourself outside of this connection as well. We're getting the Daughter of Pentacles too, so I feel like they're asking you not to be like super active, super aggressive. The Daughter of Pentacles is very much a gentle soul, very passive, but will act when they need to. Very caring. It almost feels like for you, even if you like, if you want to help your partner through this transition or not, you have to send them those healing vibes. Like if you're still mad at them with the Temperance card coming up, there's still those feelings of jealousy and betrayal, stuff like that. I feel like there's a need to let go of that because it's hindering their progress as well. And that can be very hard for us to understand. Yeah, it feels like whoever this is, some of you guys, this ex-partner is really going through the ringer right now, and you're feeling it, you're picking up on it. So again, you can send it to Spirit. Say, Spirit, I can't personally help this person with their growth right now. I feel too connected to them. I need to separate myself, but I would love for them to get healing and get help with their healing. So if you can do that, that would be great. I don't know, that's how I would phrase it. That's how I have phrased it. Yeah, because still holding on to that deceit, that broken promise, it blocks you and it blocks them. Whether you were going this way or you're coming back together in union. So again, focus on you and don't be so hard on yourself right now as you are filtering through your intuition, figuring out what energy is yours, what energy is other people's, especially this person since you're so connected to them still. Feels very much like they're going through the dark night of the soul. With the Six of Cups too, I feel like they're reminiscing a lot. They're looking back being like, oh crap. And whether you, like, if you hurt this person too, like some of you guys might have, you know, stepped out of this relationship with another person. Like we're getting the Three of Pentacles in reverse next to it as well. That can sometimes be like the third party card. So maybe you got preoccupied with another partner, with finances, with some people, you know, like get so soaked up in their depression they can't be available to their partner anymore. It happens every single day. But again, it's not holding that energy in this deceptive kind of betrayal energy and bringing it into like a peaceful like reinvention of this vision. Yeah, you're shifting the energy and the divine's helping you with this again with the harmony, like power, self-confidence, productivity. You're gonna see this opening up for you in so many different facets of your life. Yeah, and under the Three of Pentacles in reverse, we're getting the hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. So it feels like whatever happened here, it's like Spirit's coming in this way, you guys are coming in this way, and there's like a point now, right now, where your paths are crossing with Spirit, where it's like, okay, this is where it's supposed to be. Whereas beforehand, it wasn't on the same page at all. This isn't the path that you saw, but this is a hidden path that Spirit's kind of like opening up for you. They're also saying some of you guys, your heart chakra was blocked even before this relationship. This relationship was in a sequence of relationships, all with the same pattern, because your heart chakra has been blocked before, whether it's in this lifetime. Some of you guys, if you resonate with past lives, your heart chakra has been blocked since then, and you're coming back to learn this lesson and unblock it in this lifetime. And that's why, you know, twin flames too, it can be a past life relationship. Sometimes you can meet somebody for like a short period of time and you don't understand why you're so connected. It can be a past life thing. It could have been your husband or wife from a past life, and you know, you might not have had closure. It's very intricate the way that energy works. If you ever want a past life, like a past life relationship reading, I highly suggest them. Or if you're into like a past life regression, I feel like past life regressions really can divulge a lot of information about what is going on in this specific lifetime. I've done 2 past life regressions, and each time relationships have come up very much prominently, and it's helped me realize why I have the patterns I do now and how I can heal those patterns, because these are patterns I've had in previous lifetimes. Some of these lessons we learn for lifetimes and lifetimes, right? Especially self-love. And that is pretty much the pinnacle of twin flame relationships. It's learning how to love yourself, to be that full vessel to meet your other full vessel. The Two of Cups, right? You can't come to the Two of Cups reunion or union with an empty cup and expect the other person to just, you know, let's go halvesies. No, you're not going to get the full emotion, the full big O, anything, the house, whatever you are wanting to manifest within this connection. You got to bring your full cup. And that's what it's all about. That's what we're learning here. Yeah, I hope this reading resonated with you guys. I'm sorry if it was messy. The love realm is very intense right now. Yeah, so I hope this helped. If you have any more questions or comments, or if you would like a personal reading, I am starting to do twin flame readings now, relationship readings, intention readings, if you want to know like what they're thinking about, what's going on in their head, especially if you're in separation. A reading can be a good way to clarify that, or the reasons why you're feeling the way you are, figuring out what's going on with that other person and seeing how that's mirroring back to you. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and we will talk soon. Take care.